Is Google stock set to make a comeback? With a tumultuous 2025 behind us, hedge funds might just be warming up to Alphabet. But what does that mean for you as an investor? Stay tuned as we dissect the latest in Google's journey through AI disruption, antitrust challenges, and its quest to dominate the tech world. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the latest in investment trends and stock market moves. Today, we're focusing on Alphabet Inc., Google's parent company, which has been experiencing quite the roller coaster ride in 2025. With its stock shedding 9% amid the rise of generative artificial intelligence and ongoing antitrust trials, many are questioning what the future holds for Google. Despite these challenges, there's a silver lining with hedge funds seemingly warming up to the tech giant. In this video, we'll explore the key developments from Google I.O., the impact of the Wiz acquisition, Waymo's expansion, and whether YouTube can outpace the competition. If you're considering investing in Google or simply keeping an eye on tech stocks, this video is for you. In this video, we're going to provide you with an in-depth analysis of Google stock and its trajectory. We'll kick things off by breaking down Google's first quarter earnings, which managed to surpass expectations despite the headwinds. Next, we'll explore the strategic initiatives Alphabet is pursuing to maintain its edge in the tech industry, including substantial investments in AI and potential licensing deals for its Gemini AI engine. We'll also delve into Google's competitive positioning in the cloud computing space, particularly following the acquisition of cybersecurity firm Wiz and its implications for market share against giants like Amazon and Microsoft. Additionally, we'll assess the ongoing antitrust lawsuits that are casting a shadow over Google's operations and how these legal battles could shape the company's future. Finally, we'll turn our attention to Waymo, Alphabet's autonomous vehicle unit, and discuss its recent accomplishments and future expansion plans, as well as YouTube's standing in the media landscape against formidable rivals like Disney and TikTok. Whether you're a seasoned investor or new to the stock market, this video will equip you with the insights needed to make informed decisions about Google stock. In 2025, Google stock, part of the Magnificent Seven stocks, faces a unique upheaval. Shedding 9% this year, Google contends with investor concern about the future of its core internet search business, particularly in light of emerging generative AI technologies. The comparison with other Magnificent Seven stocks reveals varying trends. While Microsoft and Meta platforms have gained, giants like Apple, Tesla, and Amazon are also showing declines. Google's market position in 2025 holds considerable sway over indices like the Nasdaq Composite and S&P 500, given its massive market cap. Google's annual I.O. Developers Conference in May highlighted several AI-centric developments. KeyBank analyst Justin Patterson notes existing hesitations about Google's prospects due to ongoing Department of Justice antitrust trials and the challenges AI presents to its business model. Despite these challenges, Alphabet demonstrates potential through its vast infrastructure and talent, appealing particularly to hedge fund investors who are increasingly recognizing the value in Alphabet's subscription services and Google Cloud. Unfortunately, Google isn't seen as the prime choice for AI-focused internet stocks today, but the trend is shifting slowly as stakeholders start to see its capabilities in the AI sector. Alphabet's first quarter earnings exceeded expectations, driven by strong internet search advertising growth, while cloud computing remained steady and YouTube saw minor declines. Google's announcement of a substantial $75 billion capital spending plan aimed at advancing AI developments further illustrates its commitment to this technology. However, depreciation on data center servers poses an earnings challenge, prompting analysts to predict imminent cost-cutting measures to counterbalance these concerns. In the AI realm, Google's potential licensing deal with Apple for its AI engine Gemini is noteworthy, aiming to integrate it into iPhones by year-end, possibly heralding new cooperation announcements at Apple's upcoming WWDC. Meanwhile, new AI features like AI Overviews, launched in 2024, now reach over 1.5 billion users monthly, marking a significant technological advancement for Google. The company's cloud infrastructure saw 28% revenue growth in Q1, with predictions for further acceleration in the latter half of 2025. Moreover, Google's strategic acquisition of cybersecurity firm Wiz for $32 billion could potentially bolster its cloud market share against competitors Amazon and Microsoft, although its ultimate impact remains a crucial question for stakeholders. Alphabet's battle with antitrust issues looms large as the Department of Justice mounts pressure, particularly concerning its internet search and advertising operations. A federal judge accused Google of monopolizing the online advertising space, impacting advertisers and content creators. Despite Google's plans to appeal, these legal hurdles continue to challenge its stock performance. Concurrently, Google faces another antitrust lawsuit alleging its unfair practices in search engine dominance, with Judge Amit Mehta's anticipated August ruling potentially enforcing significant monetary and operational remedies. The relationship with Apple, involving multi-billion-dollar payments to ensure Google's default presence on iPhones, remains another legal friction point. Additionally, Google's ambitious strides in the autonomous vehicle space through Waymo could redefine its market trajectory. Expanding extensively across several U.S. cities, Waymo's progress, marked by substantial funding rounds and growing ride counts, highlights potential yet unrecognized by Wall Street in Google's stock valuation. Despite these advancements, investors remain cautious about the tangible impacts on Alphabet's financials, albeit optimistic about its transformative potential. YouTube's position in Google's portfolio is a hotbed of investment interest and speculation, particularly as analysts underscore its potential as a major media revenue generator. Recently labeled the new king of all media by MoffettNathanson, YouTube is projected to surpass Disney in revenue by 2025. Furthermore, its potential valuation as a standalone entity, between $475 billion and $550 billion, speaks volumes about its strategic importance to Alphabet's overall valuation. As traditional TV and streaming markets teem with competition, YouTube's bid to capture larger market shares, with offerings potentially impinging on the $85 billion pay TV and $30 billion streaming sectors, situates it as a pivotal player. Google's competitive edge extends to YouTube Shorts, aimed at slowing TikTok's rampant growth. Analysts cast a keen eye on how monetization from YouTube Shorts evolves over 2025, underscoring its impact on Google's financial outlook. Ultimately, decisions on whether to invest in Google stock are influenced by a mix of fundamental and technical analysis alongside individual investor goals and risk appetites. As investors navigate Google's 2025 journey, weighing its stock's 37% jump from last year against its recent slumps, insights into its diverse operations prove crucial in shaping Alphabet's stock narrative. To wrap up, let's revisit the main points we've covered in today's video. Alphabet, Google's parent company, has had quite the eventful year in 2025. Despite a 9% drop in stock value, the company has shown resilience in the face of significant challenges. We've seen Google's first quarter earnings and revenue exceeding expectations, signaling strength in its core internet search advertising business. However, the emergence of generative AI and the Department of Justice's antitrust lawsuits have been a source of concern among investors. Google's strategic initiatives, such as the substantial investments in AI and the potential Gemini licensing deal with Apple, reflect its commitment to staying at the forefront of technology. The acquisition of Wiz is a critical move for its cloud computing division, potentially strengthening its position against competitors like Amazon and Microsoft. In terms of legal hurdles, the antitrust lawsuits remain a key issue, with the DOJ scrutinizing Google's dominance in the digital ad market and its monopoly over online search services. The company's appeal process and the potential legal remedies required could have significant implications for its future operations. Meanwhile, Waymo continues to be a wildcard with its autonomous vehicle strides, expanding its service to new cities and solidifying its presence in the market. Lastly, YouTube's growth trajectory presents an intriguing opportunity, potentially surpassing Disney as the leading media company. It is clear that while Alphabet faces hurdles, it is also making strategic moves to secure its place in the future of technology. For investors, the decision to buy Google stock will depend on their assessment of these challenges and opportunities. Whether you're optimistic about its AI prospects or cautious due to regulatory pressures, Google's story is one that continues to captivate the market. If you found this analysis insightful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Don't forget to check out our playlists Wall Street, Companies, and Investment 101 for more in-depth analysis and updates on the stock market trends. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more valuable content. See you in the next video.